We are back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with CVNA stock continuing to break out, and this is how we left off the video yesterday as that staircase effect was forming, continuing to retest key resistance levels, and it wasn't the only stock experiencing volatility. The overall market and the SPY did as well. And our SPY bot at 10:25 a.m. sent out a bull indicator, and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 200% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with CVNA stock, continue to push up higher, breaking through key resistance levels. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow, what's going on with the inflow versus outflow, and bull and bear indicators. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from our AMD bot. Our AMD bot sent out a bull indicator at 9:05 a.m. And from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 100% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with CVNA stock doing a full transition here from the dip area to the rip area in the last 2 days. And if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with CVNA stock back under a bull indicator since yesterday at around 2138 area. Inflows crossing over with strength for the first time since the last outflow crossover on last Friday. And that bear indicator that popped up at 2586 got canceled. Full strength there on those inflows, staying above the midpoint, and that bull indicator staircase effect continued, and it has come up to the point that it broke through where the bear indicator was, found support as it came back to it and pushed up higher, and it's retesting up here a key resistance level near the 2850 area, guys. It rejected a little bit below that into the close at 2836, and it's fighting to get back up towards it in the after hours, even though these outflows have slightly began, but they have not crossed the midpoint, and that's why it has not crushed the whole entire chart to the downside, because these outflows have not crossed, guys. But going into tomorrow, I would not ignore this. This is going to be crucial and critical here to continue any further strength to the upside. These inflows need to stay above, and these outflows need to slow down and switch from red to green. So I'm going to be watching that very carefully going into tomorrow. And if we look here at the 1 hour, we could go ahead and see here how these inflows have crossed over yesterday. Full transition from the dip area to the rip area yesterday and today. Bull indicator here at 2160 area. Inflows crossed over and they're here at highs of 4.34. And the last time we were near these highs was way back here on June 15th when things ran from $23 all the way up to $27.56. And I would not ignore that if it continues to push up higher, it has room, because before that, it had hit highs up here on June 9th and the 8th of up here at around 6.8 and up towards 12.28. And that's when things ran up from $15 all the way up to $25.90. Now, it's not guaranteed to make the same exact move or go that high, but I would not overlook that or ignore that here within the inflow versus outflow as we're back above on the 1 hour, full transition, bull indicator, staircase effect, and the inflows are dominating here within the 1 hour chart. Now, when we go back and look at this from the 15-minute in the volatility, you can see how close these outflows have gotten, but they have not crossed, right? It created a little bit of a pullback here, but it didn't crush the whole entire chart down because it did not cross. And now outflows began here in the after hours and things are kind of consolidating here. And it's going to be crucial and critical to not ignore the possibility of this crossing over, because if it does to the downside, it could quickly start to reflect that weakness into these charts. So I would not overlook that here in the volatility of the 15-minute. I'm going to be watching that very carefully going into tomorrow. And you could see here in the live video how it's slightly pointing downwards, right? Almost getting closer to the midpoint there. Has not crossed, but going downwards. And that's something I'll be watching very closely. Now, what are the key levels I'll be watching? Well, the first thing is support, and that's 2650 area. That's where things consolidated before the next leg up here in the middle of the volatility today. And that's where also those outflows had began on the 15-minute. So I would not ignore that. That's something to watch. And if that gets broken through and it reflects even further weakness here into the charts and these outflows continue to the downside, and not just that, but bring the 30-minute with it to the downside as well, crossing the midpoint, well then the next support I'll be watching is down at the $24 area. And then below that is the $23 area. So those are the key levels I'll be watching to the downside in that tight range. And to the upside, it's going to be crucial and critical here to break through 2850 based off the history of the chart. That is a crucial level. And if that gets broken through, the next resistance I'll be watching, if these inflows could slow down and switch from red to green, pull upwards, and also on the 15-minute, pull away from the midpoint to the upside and continue pushing with these bull indicators in effect and not get canceled by bear indicators, well then the next resistance would be the $30 area, and then above that is going to be $32, guys. So those are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. The bull and bear indicators are going to be crucial. On the 30-minute, I'll be watching if this staircase effect can continue to the upside, inflow staying above, switching from red to green. That's going to be crucial and pulling away from the midpoint. And that's what I'm going to be watching very closely going into tomorrow. The bull and bear indicators, these inflow versus outflows. And as always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. And let's make some money.